Hi, folks. Welcome to What's Gay in PA, where we share news stories and events that impact the LGBTQ plus community across Pennsylvania, from Philadelphia to Erie and all points in between. We hope you are enjoying your Memorial Day. Today's show is brought to you by Powered by Rainbows, starring Matt Haslam of Matt Haslam Productions, and by Aura Jewelry by Mary Moore. If you're looking for an expensive jewelry, check out her Etsy page for details. Our top news story today. The James V. Brown Library, located at 19 East 4th Street in Williamsport, will observe Pride Month throughout the entire month of June. As a brief history lesson, the month commemorates the Stonewall riots, which took place on June 28, 1969, as a result of numerous police raids at the Stonewall Inn in Greenwich Village, New York. Pride Month is a time to recognize and celebrate the contributions that members of the LGBTQ plus community have and continue to have around the world. Tom Higgins, a gay rights activist in Minnesota, first used the expression Pride Month. Brenda Howard, known as the Mother of Pride, coordinated the events the first Pride Day, which evolved into the month-long celebration that it is today. Various books about the LGBTQ plus community will be on display throughout the library, among them Stonewall by Anne Bowsum, Out in Central PA by William Burton, and Queer There and Everywhere by Sarah Prager. In other news, the state of Kentucky's foster care and adoption services for the most vulnerable children is in uncertain times. Cultural conflicts over religious beliefs that violate LGBTQ plus rights is at the heart of a standoff between Kentucky officials and the Baptist Church that has provided the services until recently. The conflict revolves around the terms of a new contract with the state that prohibit discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. Sunrise Children's Services, which is run by the Baptist Church, has refused to sign the new contract, claiming it violates their religious beliefs. The struggle in Kentucky is part of a broader series of state battles over religious freedom versus LGBTQ plus rights. Upcoming U.S. Supreme Court decisions, including one from here in Pennsylvania, could be decisive in the Kentucky standoff. The Philadelphia Catholic Social Welfare Department is considering refusing to work as a foster care and adoption agency for parents who are part of the LGBTQ plus community. The loss of the Sunrise Children's Services support will put additional strain on an already overworked system in Kentucky, which has failed to keep up with demand. Kentucky has one of the worst child abuse records in the entire country. Also in the news, the city of Sunbury has officially declared June as Pride Month. Mayor Kurt Karlovich of Sunbury City issued the declaration on May 24th to show support and recognition for the LGBTQ plus community. The official declaration marks an important and symbolic moment for the local LGBTQ plus community. And finally in the news, the LGBTQ plus community is mourning the loss of Kay Lahusen, who was the first openly gay photojournalist. She died in hospice care at Chester County Hospital on May 26th. Lahusen, who was born in Cincinnati in 1930, was adopted and raised by her grandparents. After she graduated from Ohio State University, she moved to Boston, where she met her lifelong partner, Barbara Giddings. Together, Kay and Barbara were gay activists in the early days of the gay rights movement. They marched openly in picket lines in both Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia in the early 1960s. Kay's photos from the earlier times of the gay rights movement were printed in various gay publications and now are archived in the New York Public Library. Kay Lahusen was 91. Now it's time for the rundown. Right across the border in Jamestown, New York, the city is finally getting its first LGBTQ Pride Festival. The June 12th event will feature several in-person events, including a pride flag raising, interactive booths, vendors, and a performance by RuPaul's Drag Race star and Jamestown native Pandora Box. For further details, see the Facebook event page for the Jamestown Pride Festival. Nemacolin will host Summer Camp Pride 2021 with host Suzanne Barch. As part of the festivities, special performances from Amanda Laporte, Joey Arias, and RuPaul's Drag Race alum, Milk, are sure to captivate the crowds. Part of the proceeds for the festival will be donated to Persad Center of Pittsburgh, an institution focused on mental health and drug and alcohol counseling for members of the LGBTQ+ community. The festival will run June 11th and 12th. And as a reminder, tomorrow from 10 until 11 a.m., the City of Scranton will have a pride flag raising ceremony sponsored by Queer Northeast PA and the Northeast PA Rainbow Alliance. On hand for the event will be Scranton Mayor Cognetti. For details, see the Facebook event page. If you have news or events that you would like us to mention on our show, send story ideas to info@paequality.com. For events, please allow up to 1 week prior to the event for us to include it on the program. Thanks for watching today. If you liked today's show, give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Happy Pride, everyone.